Hey everyone, happy Sunday. It is a little after 4 o'clock here, Arizona time. It's hot as hell outside. I hope you guys have had a great weekend considering all the things that are going on, around us. So, how can I put this? Well, this morning, you know how my thoughts get in the morning. I've said that before in previous, videos that I've done on YouTube and everything. So this morning in particular, I was really tired because I went to bed late. We were watching, one of our shows. And so I was laying there and I'm like, oh, I want to go back to sleep, but something kept nudging me like, no, wake up, not wake up, and get up and walk around and do stuff, but wake up mentally. And I really didn't feel like doing that, but I kept being nudged and I'm like, okay, So I went ahead and started writing about a topic that's been bothering the shit out of me, really heavy on my mind. And so I just kept writing and it kept flowing. It just kept flowing like a river, a wild river out of control. And I couldn't keep up with, I couldn't keep up with my thoughts because I was typing so fast because I didn't have a pen and paper next to me. So usually when I don't have that, then I, rely on my cell phone and I use the Word notepad, which I love that even better because it timestamps it and dates it, so I can keep track of that, So, so it just kept going. And then, I came up with, my thoughts in a poem, like how I perceive things in my eyes while observing around me. Because a lot of times I do a lot of talking, and conversation about topics and stuff like that. But sometimes it's good to be silent and observe. So that's where I'm at right now. And then this morning I made the decision that instead of talking about these topics to people, I'm just going to write my heart out and then read it and load it onto YouTube or however, whatever direction I go with it. Because number one, when you're writing and thinking, no one can take that away from you. Number two, when you're reading something, you can't be interrupted. You know what I'm saying? So this particular poem, and I'm going to call it a topic number 8 because it's on a topic, but it turned out to be a poem that I wasn't expecting to do at all today. So what I named the poem, the title of it, and the title of the topic today is called Maskism. Now, this is a word that I came up with on my own, and I even put it in my own definition with it. And so for Maskism, the definition I put was the state of mental and emotional hate that lies from deep within and verbally lashes out at others because they don't cave in and conform too easily. Racism has been temporarily placed on hold. We are no longer divided by the color of our skin. We are now divided and judging harshly if someone's mouth and nose isn't masked in. We've taken on an attitude of, if we jump, you had better jump with us, or else we'll look at one another as if we committed the worst sin. They got us walking around like Night of the Living Dead. We continue to remain strapped in a high chair while steady feasting upon the lies they fed. They show sincerity when in the public eye, yet they laugh and mock us behind closed doors. Is this what America has succumbed to? Pretending like we're okay with the crumbs they throw at us as if we are begging on all fours? It's no longer about being awake. It's about the place we're currently wallowing in that's full of envy, strife, and hate. As for me, myself, and I'd rather stand alone in my very own thoughts while observing the foolishness surrounding me than to allow the media, the Dems, the Repubs, and the politicians to continue to pump poison through my veins as they whisper softly in my ear. We're going to pay you some hush money in hopes that you get so accustomed to staying indoors, so accustomed that the internet and the television will replace your dreams and visions, and eventually they too will disintegrate and die. Signed, Compassionate One.